Boss, it seems that we have a lot of customers that apparently are being false banned. Maybe when we turned up Ricochet, we overdid it.
Customers? You mean dirty cheaters?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm not following.
Well, you see, if we don't respond or acknowledge the issue, is it really a problem for us?
But sir, there's threads all over the internet. People are posting about their false bans, and we think it has something to do with people that are playing the game through Steam. When it does crash, sir.
Ha! Our game crash? Highly unlikely.
People are being informed to re-verify their game files, and then it's banning them. I think what's happening is the re-verification of game files is triggering the anti-cheat. What should we do?
I mean, in all reality, if these customers want to play the game again, they'll buy the game again, now won't they? Just have the Reddit mods close any fruitful discussion on the issue and ban those that attempt to create new posts about the false ban error thing. What's it called again?
It's referred to as CASERMA RHINO, sir.
CASERMA RHINO? Sounds like the type of strip club that would offer a lunch buffet.
I don't know. I'm just worried about one of those hacker hunter YouTubers like it's Hapa eventually getting to the bottom of this.
On a video that begins right now. What's up, what's going on YouTube? Hope all is well and welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Hapa, and on today's video we're going to be diving right into the reasons many people have been banned playing the MW2 campaign, receiving the error code known as CASERMA RHINO that informs them, unfortunately, after re-verifying the integrity of their game files, that not only are 18 of those files missing, but they're now banned on a game they probably paid around, what, 80 bucks for? And the crazy part? The majority of these are actually false bans. Now you may be asking yourself, why did I immediately identify these bans as false bans? Well, that's mainly because after a few very involved steps, some of the banned players have managed to unlink their accounts from their Steam and link them to a Battle.net on a different platform, continue to play the game. While many people have maintained their innocence, that they weren't cheating or doing anything that they believe would have caused them to get banned, almost each and every one of these people that inquired to Activision about the CASERMA RHINO error that caused them to get banned, they all received that same dreaded canned response from Activision support that they were banned for the detection of a third-party application, aka, you know, cheating. When, to be honest with you guys, I don't think many people were actually cheating in Modern Warfare 2's campaign. Maybe some of these people cheated on a previous game and had some sort of tracer, and it resulted in a rightful ban. But after looking at some of the people who have been banned with the CASERMA RHINO and investigating their COD trackers, some of the people, if they were cheating, I definitely don't recommend you buying the cheats that they were using, because they had 0.7 KDs, 0.6 KDs, 1.1 KDs, and a lot of them were mainly plunder players, all getting the ban hammer during the campaign. I mean, really, who's offering cheats that function for the campaign mode? I even asked around after a few respondents caught their breath from laughing so hard at my question. They informed me that they tend not to make products that people don't want to buy. So what is CASERMA RHINO, and what characteristics do all these people have in common? First off, it seems the majority of these bans are coming from the Steam installations of the game. Even though I've heard a few people were banned through Battle.net, the majority of these people come from the Steam version of the game. Not all, but many have reported that they loaded into the game or were just in the menu setting keybinds, or had recently just started their gameplay when they crashed, and upon rebooting were met with the screen informing them that they needed to verify the integrity of their game files, which is not an uncommon thing when you're having issues with games like Call of Duty, especially after an update or the implementation of something new in the game, like, I don't know, the game releasing. But after verifying the game files, a lot of people would see a screen that showed that they missed 18 key components there. And many, they were met with a screen informing them that they've been permanently banned from the Call of Duty servers. Some even reported that they weren't able to run the game at all and were prompted to verify the integrity of the game files, which led them all to an error code saying that they had 18 files that were unable to verify or were corrupted or missing, which was then followed by a game ban. While my research has led me to several variations in these sequence of events, and up until recently nobody had been able to get an acknowledgement from Activision, nor had they been able to manually overcome any of these bans. In fact, when a lot of people attempted to appeal their bans, they logged into Activision's support website only to find that they were unable to appeal their accounts, as none of them were banned on any of the Call of Duty games. And the craziest part about this is, it's not like Activision doesn't know it's a thing. A much larger creator yesterday dropped a video, Nero Shinema, COD News OG YouTuber with over 600,000 followers, I'm pretty sure Activision knows this is the thing. In fact, his research led to him finding out that people that were using Steam decks that were constantly alt-tabbing out could have led them to the bans. Some even reported that DS4, where they had used it to only resize the dead zones, it was the only thing that could have led to a false positive. And in fact, a lot of these people were playing on external storage devices connected via USB. And we're not certain what exactly is causing the ban. These are just some of the characteristics shared of the people that are receiving this error code or ban, CASERMA RHINO. And again, yet to date, we haven't heard a response from Activision or any of the devs regarding CASERMA RHINO, or why people are getting falsely banned, or if they plan on giving anybody their money back. In fact, I wasn't joking in the beginning when I said Reddit mods are actually banning people and closing posts of people who are trying to work together to find a solution to this issue. But, you know, I guess that's to be expected when you have a handful of half-brained, far-left, no real-world experience having the hair-lip mama's boys in control of, you know, the entire platform.
I'll have you know, I'm one of the 11 most powerful Reddit moderators in the history of Reddit. I control about 92% of the platform. So Hapa, if you ever want to have a footprint on the internet, I suggest you shut your far-right mouth, troglodyte Nazi.
But there is, however, one Steam discussion that's still up right now, and the original poster has updated his post to reflect the fact that he's able to unlink his Activision account from his Steam and link it to a Battle.net, thus allowing him to resume playing the game unbanned. I'll leave a link in the description for those experiencing these issues and anybody that you know that maybe is, so hopefully they can rectify the situation, because it surely doesn't look like we're getting anything from Activision at this point. While others have invested their efforts, in my opinion, in more meaningful and impactful ways by managing to find an avenue of obtaining a full refund for the game, which many have tried and failed, as Steam's cancellation refund policy states that you cannot refund a game that you've been banned by the game developer on, which is the information that the users are getting that they've suffered a game ban by the game developer. So hopefully Activision identifies and addresses these issues and hopefully rectifies them very quickly, as I can definitely smell one of those class action lawsuits headed their way again. And just think, this may and most likely is caused by a software conflict between an unknown software that the anti-cheat Ricochet is picking up and false flagging. And the devs have recently said that they only have Ricochet on 25% of its overall power, or, you know, capabilities, I guess. And I mean, this is just the release of the campaign. I mean, at this rate, when Warzone 2 dropped, there's not gonna be any people that aren't banned, except for, you know, the people that are on the whitelist. So I guess Warzone 2 is gonna be run by cheaters just like Warzone 1 was, right? So how many of those 70,000 people that Activision banned, claiming they caught them cheating before they even played one game, were actually cheating? Or, for that matter, it ever cheated? Diving further into the critical thinking aspects of this situation here, if someone has little to no financial incentive, was ever able to fully overcome a false ban, what's gonna stop a cheat provider from making another few $1 billion? That's right, I said billion with a B. Industry-wide, video game cheat industry is a billion-dollar industry. What's gonna stop them from being able to manufacture or develop a way for people to never suffer a ban again? Personally, I think we're all fucked. I think this entire FPS, Battle Royale, free-to-play genre, I think it's chalked. In fact, I think we only have GTA 6 to look forward to. And if GTA 6 sucks, I swear to God, I'm giving the keys to the channel to Cletus and letting him live out his fantasy of hosting his own outdoor fishing and hunting show. I swear to God, Hop on my fishing shows make Bill Dances look like he's a goddamn Democrat. Hey, maybe one day, Cletus, but you know, it's funny, you kind of reminded me of something comedian Stephen Wright used to say. There's a fine line between fishing and just standing on the shore like an idiot. Got you guys on the next one.
Hold up, little buddy, what is you doing? Finna go hard, hard, hard. Ice on my neck, ice on my wrist. That for the squad. Know they gon' hate, do what I tell them. Get on your jaw. Work on smooth, I got the moves. I swear to God. Hey, I just dropped 200 on the